What is high blood pressure? What are its causes and symptoms? Subscribe to our channel. The measure of the force of blood pushing against blood vessel walls is known as blood pressure. The heart pumps blood into the arteries, blood vessels, which carry the blood throughout the body. When this pressure becomes higher, then it is known as high blood pressure. It is also known as hypertension. It is also known as silent killer. You may not feel that anything is wrong, but high blood pressure could be quietly causing damage that can threaten your health. The best prevention is knowing your numbers and making changes that matter in order to prevent and manage high blood pressure. Blood pressure readings are given as two numbers. The systolic blood pressure, the top number, equals the pressure in the arteries as the heart contracts. The diastolic pressure, the bottom number, is the pressure in the arteries as the heart relaxes. However, the ranges of blood pressure are normal, less than 120/80, and 120/80, pre-hypertension, 120 to 139/80 to 89. Stage 1 high blood pressure, 140 to 159/90 to 99. Stage 2 high blood pressure, 160 and above over 100 and above. High blood pressure in people over age 60, 150 and above over 90 and above. The people whose blood pressure is above the normal range should consult their doctor to overcome the situation. Causes of high blood pressure. There is no known reason of hypertension, but there are several factors and conditions that may play their role in its development. Some of them are as follows. 1. Older age. The older you are, the higher your risk of having high blood pressure. 2. Smoking. Smoking is another cause for hypertension because when you smoke, it narrows your blood vessels. It also reduces the blood's oxygen content, so the heart has to pump faster, which after results in high blood pressure. 3. Genetics. If any of your family member have it, then there is also a chance that you have too. 4. Overweight or obesity. As compared to normal weight persons, people who are overweight are more likely to develop high blood pressure. 5. Temperature. A study that monitored 8,801 participants over the age of 65 found that systolic and diastolic blood pressure values differed significantly across the year and according to the distribution of outdoor temperature. Blood pressure was lower when it got warmer and rose when it got colder. 6. Physical inactivity, lack of exercise, or having a routine lifestyle also raises the risk of high blood pressure. 7. Ethnic background. Evidence indicates that people with African or South Asian ancestry have a higher risk of developing hypertension compared to people with predominantly Caucasian or Amerindian, indigenous of the Americas, ancestries. 8. Too much salt intake. Doctors said that the people who are likely to use high salt in their foods are at a higher risk of high blood pressure. 9. Aspects of gender. In general, high blood pressure is more common among adult men than adult women. However, after the age of 60, both men and women are equally susceptible. 10. Too much alcohol intake. The people who drink alcohol regularly, more than 1 to 2 pack, are likely to have it than people who do not. 11. High-fat diet. The people use fatty foods instead of healthy foods are also at the risk of hypertension. Most dietitians stress that the problem is not how much fat is consumed, but rather what type of fats. Saturated fats, which are common in animal-sourced foods, as well as trans fats, are bad for you. 13. Mental stress. The mental stress that is long-term can have a serious impact on blood pressure. 14. Diabetic patients. People who are diabetic are at a higher risk of developing hypertension. 15. Psoriasis. Psoriasis is an immune system condition that appears on the skin in the form of thick, red scaly patches. Thus, the person who has it is at a higher risk to develop hypertension. 16. Pregnancy. Pregnant women have a higher risk of developing hypertension than women of the same age who are not pregnant. It is the most common medical problem encountered during pregnancy. 17. Chronic kidney disease. Having chronic kidney disease means that for some time your kidneys have not been working the way they should. The people who have this are more likely to develop hypertension. 18. Sleep apnea. Sleep apnea occurs when your breathing is disrupted during sleep. Men, overweight people, and people over 40 are at greater risk for sleep apnea. Untreated sleep apnea can cause hypertension. Symptoms of high blood pressure. Most people with high blood pressure will not experience any symptoms until levels reach about 180/110 mmHg. So regular checking is very necessary to know it. However, some symptoms typically include the following. 1. Headache. If your headache is last for several days, so it may be the symptom. 2. Nausea, a sensation of unease and discomfort in the stomach with an urge to vomit may also the symptom. 3. Dizziness, a sensation of spinning around and losing the balance may also the symptom. 4. Blurred or double vision, diplopia, if you are experiencing the blurred or double vision, diplopia. 5. Epistaxis, epistaxis means nosebleeds. This may also the symptom. 6. Palpitations, disagreeable sensations of irregular and/or forceful beating of the heart can also the symptom. 7. Dyspnea, breathlessness during sleep or shortness of breath may also the symptom. Hope the information will help you a lot. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel.